What we truly need is not a life without heartbreak or pain, but the ability to transform those wounds into strength and beauty in life. Perhaps everyone carries deep scars within their soul. When you hear the word scar, what comes to mind? Something sad, regrettable, or even shameful? Today, I would like to share with you a different perspective on the scars we carry throughout our lives. Scars are not merely reminders of the pain we have endured, they are also witnesses to our resilience and growth after every heartbreak, and it is from those very scars that a unique kind of beauty can emerge, the beauty of self-acceptance and self-love. I would also like to introduce you to the Japanese art of Kintsugi. Kintsugi is the art of repairing broken pottery with gold powder, and I believe it is one of the most profound illustrations of the beauty we are discussing today. This art form reminds us that what we truly need is not a life free from pain and brokenness, but the ability to transform our wounds into strength and beauty. In Japanese, Kintsugi means golden joinery. It is a traditional art that has existed for centuries. Rather than hiding or concealing the cracks and fractures in pottery, Japanese artisans repair them using precious gold. The cracks, once symbols of damage and loss, become brilliant golden lines that honor the unique beauty each fracture creates. Kintsugi is not merely a method of repair, it is a profound philosophy of life. It teaches us to accept and celebrate our cracks as an essential part of our journey toward growth. We do not need to hide our pain or erase the scars from our lives. In fact, those wounds are often where our greatest beauty and inner strength reside. Kintsugi offers us a new way of seeing life. Scars are hidden sources of strength and beauty. Just as broken pottery can be restored with gold, our emotional wounds can become places where our inner power and resilience shine brightest. We do not need to live a perfect life without cracks. Instead, we need to cultivate the gold powder within ourselves so that we can transform brokenness into radiant beauty. Your scars do not make your life less valuable, on the contrary, they make you more unique and more worthy of appreciation. Every healed wound is proof that you survived a challenge, that you were strong enough to stand up again and continue your journey. Just as in Kintsugi, it is through the cracks that light enters and reveals the unique beauty of who you are. So what is the gold powder in our own lives? It is the qualities we nurture within ourselves. Gratitude, patience, love, acceptance, compassion, forgiveness. These are the qualities that allow us to transform pain into strength and beauty. This gold does not come from the outside world. It is accumulated through experience. Through every fall and every time we rise again. When we consciously cultivate these virtues, our souls begin to heal, not by erasing pain, but by transforming it into a source of power. What we truly need is not a life without cracks, but the ability to turn every crack into a place where gold can shine, not avoiding our wounds, but learning to face them, accept them, and transform them into something meaningful. At this point, I would like to share with you a way of living that is worth considering, accepting our cracks and living peacefully with them. When we recognize that pain and loss are natural parts of life, we begin to understand that peace does not come from eliminating suffering, but from learning how to live with it harmoniously. The wounds within our hearts are no different. Instead of trying to cover them up, allow them to become part of the beauty you cherish. Every heartbreak, every wound, offers you another opportunity to learn, grow, and shine in your own unique way. It is through those cracks, illuminated by the golden qualities of the soul, that we can finally see our true beauty. When a person stops running away, complaining, blaming, and resenting life, and instead begins to cultivate their inner world as a skill, a practice, and a path of personal growth, that is when they can transform life's disappointments into golden powder that adorns their own journey. Of course, their pain does not disappear overnight, but they become deeper, more compassionate, more forgiving, more peaceful, and wiser than ever before. Their lives may never become perfect or flawless, yet each day becomes more meaningful, fulfilling, and precious. If you are currently facing pain, loss, or heartbreak, remember this. The goal is not to avoid or erase your wounds, the goal is to embrace them and learn how to transform them into something more beautiful and profound. I hope this reflection helps you see yourself, and your wounds, from a different perspective. Take a moment to reflect on it. And feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for spending your time here today, and always remember, the world needs you and the unique gifts that only you can bring. If today's message touched your heart, please share it so that together we can nurture a flow of peace that begins within each of us and spreads throughout our communities and the world. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future videos. Thank you once again for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.